Hello my beautiful people, bienvenidos. Welcome back to a new video. On today's video I got you 2022 predictions. So if that's what you're into, just keep on watching. So as you can see here, we have three piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So pick the one that calls you the most. If you don't know which one, or if you're indecisive between two or more, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and pick one. And if you still feel like being called by more than one, then just watch those. All the timestamps are gonna be down below, and I have construction going on, so don't mind that. But yeah, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload my next videos. And yeah, let's just start. Okay, this is the pile number 1. If you picked pile number 1, this is the reading for you. So let's see what we have. So 2022 predictions. You have you know in the morning when you wake up, you have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So let's take a moment and give the message that I got so far. So basically, connections. There's gonna be new connections. It could be from your parents. It could be from someone that may not be your parent, one of your parents, but has that kind of like mother, fatherly figure, if that makes sense. Somebody, and it could be even a friend that gives you advice, a friend that it's always there for you. If you don't have this person, 2022 will bring this person to you. It's nothing romantic, it's more of a support system, a really strong support system that I see that you're going to have. I see a lot of worry, I see a lot of just wanting stuff to happen like right now, but sometimes it's okay to wait. It's okay to meditate on the things that you want to do, or meditate on the things that you asked the universe already. If you already asked, it's gonna come to you eventually, so there's no point in worrying that, oh my god, it's not here, oh my god, oh this or this and that, because the more you worry about it, the more you worry about it, the less or the more time may take for it to come. So again, longing for home, I see that maybe you, for the people that pick pile number 1, it just seems that there has been a lot of chaos lately, or throughout your years, throughout your life. There has been a lot of you not knowing like what comes next, and that gives you a lot of worry. Well, 2022 will bring you harmony in some parts of your life, will bring balance into your life in some parts of your life. You have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Sometimes to forgive and forget, the only way to do it is just go through it, and knowing that all the pain that you're going through right now, while you go through it, it's for the better. It's because you're going through it. It's because you are actually doing something. But at the end of the day, you are going through it to let it go. You're going through the process. You're going through the dirt to let it go. So it's something that's very important. Sometimes if you feel like, oh, this is too hard for me, I don't know why I'm doing this, it's for the best. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna be a very uncomfortable situation, a very hurtful situation, it could be, but it's because you're letting go of this, of the trauma. You're letting go of boundaries, you're letting go, not boundaries, but you're letting go of like chains. You're breaking up chains, you're creating boundaries, because you realize that you are your own. First of all, you are your own person. Second of all, you can make your own decisions, and your past does not determine your future. If you made any mistakes in your past, or if you were hurt in your past, no one can tell you but you that you can make a better future for yourself. So yes, it's gonna be hard. Or I heard someone that said something along the lines of, in order for you to truly belong and accept your new life, or your new self, you have to let go of the image of your old self. By letting go of the idea and the image that you had of your old self, you will give space to your new self to come in and to be and to show it to people. And I also heard that sometimes it's obviously harder it's easier said than done, but it's hard because people still see you as the older version of yourself. So they're gonna remind you who the older version of yourself is. But that's not you anymore. That's not you. You have evolved, you have changed for the better. So it's time for you to show those changes so people can start seeing the new self. Still, not saying to do it for other people, but you know what I mean. Like, try to do it. Start showing who you are. Start showing who your current self is. Because it doesn't matter if people like it or not. This is who you are, and this is what you become, and this is the new evolved version of yourself. And if some people don't like it, then that's honestly their business, because you're thriving. But you have to go through something needs to change. Some let go needs to change. The ever folding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It's interesting that these two cards go after the other, because this one says it's not yours to carry, and then this one says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It just feels like for you guys on pile number one, you feel victimized by a lot of things. But sometimes it's okay to look at it from a new, more positive perspective when it comes to either people like giving you advice or like things happening to you. I know it's really hard to look at it in a positive way, but it's really important for you. Again, you're seeing your life the way that you used to live. You're not this person anymore. And even if you are that person, you're going through changes that are gonna make you a better person. So you need to start thinking like that better version of yourself. Not even in quotes, that better version of yourself. You have to start believing that you are that improved version, that evolved version, because even if you're not right now, you will be eventually. So it's good to start training your brain on how to behave, on how to process things. You have trust your path. There you go. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? It's a good question. If you knew you would be supported by your peers, by your parents, by that parent image, what would you do? Which path would you take? Boundaries. Again, 2 times boundaries here. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Maybe the hard part that you're gonna go through, maybe your relationship with your parents, is that you have to set up boundaries, and people don't like when you set boundaries for yourself, especially when they are involved in them. Parents, I see a lot where they think that just because their kids are setting boundaries, are speaking up for themselves, that means that they're respecting their parents. A lot of parents don't like that. But you're doing this for yourself. You're doing this because you want to evolve. You're going on your path. You're going through the path. but you had to set boundaries. And these cards, weight of the world, it's not yours to carry. Other people's problems on that. Unfortunately, you have to set boundaries where you don't let people come in with it. This is another thing, but you need to stop letting people come in and trauma dump on you, basically. Where people just come to you with their problems, but then it's like, who do you go to for your problems, like, so setting boundaries, and it's gonna be hard, but it's for the better, because you need to set boundaries for your mental health. You need to set the boundaries to improve your mental health. So it's very important to think about it. Think about the times that you feel like you needed some boundaries, and let's move on with that. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening again. You are creating this life of harmony. You're creating this energy, this positive energy around you, and it's happening, which is great. But again, you have to go through the trouble in order for you to create your path, or go through your path and create your heaven on earth, which is pretty cool that these two cards are here. Light, see the light within yourself and everyone else. Believe in yourself. Don't let other people shine your light, or don't let other people dim your light. Don't let other people make you believe that you're something you're not. The image that other people have about you has nothing. Let me repeat that. And the image that other people have about you has nothing to do with you. So it's very important for you to know who you are, and that's, again, easier said than done, but it's very important to know who you are, your core of who you are, even if you are evolving, because when someone comes into your life trying to create images of you, or an image of you, then you know that that's not true, because you know who you are. So it's very important to, when you're listening to yourself, when these negative comments come around, who is talking? Is it you, or is it other people, or is it your inner saboteur, how people want to call it? Who is talking? You got a King of Cups, responsibility and creativity. Learned person, professional, businessman, lawyer, religious person, scientist, artist, a considerate person, generosity. Good things are coming. Again, this parental figure, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, this has to be one of your parents. But they're bringing life. They're bringing a new, fresh, a breath of fresh air into your life. They're bringing something new, even if they are in your life already. 2022 will bring you guys together, and or maybe it you will find closure that will help you move on from these people, which will mean that you will have more space for better people to come into your life. Let me repeat that, because I don't know if that makes sense. Let's say that your parents, let's just put your parents, right? You does not necessarily want to have a relationship with your parents, which is, completely understandable, but you feel like you need some closure. So by going through this, setting your boundaries, you may lose contact with your parents. And I don't want to say it because it might not be that, it might be something else, but you may lose contact, or not communicate as much with your parents or with this person, if that's, the route that you want to go. But that will help you find the person. It could be a friend, a father figure, a mother figure, a parent figure, that will help you, that will shine a light, instead of dim your light, that will help you shine your light, that will help you recognize who you are, that will help you just know yourself, pretty much. You have the Falling Tower, complete and sudden change, abandonment of past relationships, there we go, end of a long relationship, unexpected events, downfall, undoing, loss of stability, setback. Can't predict this any better. loss of relationship, loss of friendship, abandonment. In your life, 2022, it's gonna be a big change in your life when it comes to relationships. Yes, your parents love you no matter what, but at the same time, if the way that they love you, it's something that you cannot accept, or you cannot how can I say this? If the love that your parents have, it's not the way that you know you should be loved. Again, loved, the love that they have, and in quotes, then that's not for you. Whatever doesn't help you move on in life or move up in life, then it's not for you. And I know it's your parents, and I know it's gonna be tough because you create this like, oh, but they love me, but they say these things about me, or they do these things to me, but they love me though. So it's like that's not love. That's just manipulation. That's not love. So there will be I'm not trying to laugh at you, but in situations like this, sometimes we laugh and that's okay. But there will be some end of relationship, something that's gonna end your life. But as you can see, it's to give space to the new person, to this new era of your life, this new journey, this new chapter in your life. So, just know that it's for the better. Ace of Swords. Great determination, initiative, strength, force, activity, triumph, power, success, fertility, prosperity, deep emotional feeling, love, championship, conquest. Do I have to say more? You will succeed from this. You will end up winning from this. It may not look like that at times, but trust the message that you will succeed. It's for the better. The boundaries that you're setting, the path that you're going on, the love that you think you're receiving. You will let go, and you will succeed from it. But you have to do the work. You have to set the boundaries. Things are not gonna go away just because you want them to go away. If if you follow the law of attraction, yes, wanting, it's just half of it. But you have to work on that with the good intentions that it's gonna work out. So setting boundaries is something that's very important for you, my Power One people. You got the Knight of Swords, bravery, capacity, the strength and dash of a young man or person, heroic action, impetuous rush into the unknown without fear, and mastering the art of action and warfare. I mean, if you don't think you can do it, there you go. Knight of Swords. You are brave enough to do this. You're strong enough to do this. But you have to believe that in yourself. Again, going back to knowing who you are. You have to believe that you can do it, because you will do it. There's no doubt in that. It's just that I don't want you to get into your mind that, oh, that's not gonna work out. No, it will work out. You just gotta do the job, the work, but it will work out eventually. So 2022, it's gonna be good for you guys. Okay. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. There you go. You think that it could also be, the parent figure or like this. I see it as somebody that can have some authority on you. So maybe you are in a not so good relationship. Don't be afraid to be solo. Don't be afraid to go out in life and do things on your own, because again, you can do it, and you will do it, and you will succeed in it. Maybe now you're thinking that, what am I gonna do? I can't do this alone. But it's like, you can, because you have done it before. And even if you haven't, there has been times in life where you have to do things on your own, and they come even better than what you thought. So it's important for you to remind yourself, what you can and what you can do. You have to remind yourself of how strong, how powerful you are, because you are. You just gotta believe it. You just gotta believe it and take action into leadership. Set your goals. There you go. We gotta break out of our current situation. We gotta see the path that we're gonna take and take actions towards that path and towards the goal, towards your heaven, towards, your peace. You are meant to lead your own life. Nobody can determine what you can do in your life or not. You have to be that person that takes control of the wheel, takes control of your life. And finally, trust your intuition. If you want to end up with a better car, I don't know what to tell you, but trust your intuition. Again, you are going through the right path. You start listening to yourself. Not that weird voice, that gremlin voice, that inner saboteur voice. Yourself and yourself only. What's your gut feeling telling you? Sorry about the noise, but what's your gut feeling telling you? What is what emotions does yourself every time you talk to yourself? What is that feeling? Let's get into that. Let's tap into that. Okay? If you like this reading, again, don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know if you got power number 1 and if it resonated in any way with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, down below I have some links for you. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, night, and I hope you have a great 2022. Thank you for trusting me on doing a reading for you. Okay? Bye, guys. Okay, if you're pile number 2, this is your reading. So let's just start 2022 predictions. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Inner temple devotion, tuning into the portal of your heart. Okay, so first of all, looks like 2022, it's gonna be a very rough is not the right word, intense, I would say, journey when it comes to your spiritual life, when it comes to your inner self, your mental health. I feel like for my pile 2 people, you guys are getting to you guys are getting to that place where you're like, oh, this is me, this is who I am, I finally found myself. 2022 will be that time. 2022 will help you, or will bring so much goodness to your inner self. Thankful. You're gonna be thankful. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. 2022, it's gonna be full of blessings. 2022, it's gonna be full of good things coming your way, because you're finally discovering. You're going through your you're shedding your old life. You're creating this new life about yourself. You're romanticizing your life, if you want to put it like that. Vacation. Take time for vacation. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. You will go through an adventure on your own on 2022. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. 2022. Okay, let's see. You have the sun reverse, unhappiness, loneliness, broken engagement or marriage, canceled plans, clouded future, lack of friendship. I don't see that though. You know what I see here? I see that you're shedding this past life. I see that this is your current self. You're very unhappy. You feel not safe. You feel like lonely, even if you're in a relationship. 2022 will bring those emotions to the surface, so you don't just get ready for that. But because you're shedding that, you're letting all of that go. You're deciding who you want to be. You're seeking the knowledge to know who you want to be and what makes sense to you. And what doesn't make sense to you, you will let go. Talk about your feelings. There you go. Tell a friend how you feel. Maybe this friend will help you break those chains, break those patterns, break what you're going through. Ace of Wands, creation, beginning, invention, start of an undertaking, fortune, enterprise, gain, inheritance, birth of a child, beginning of a meaningful experience, and adventure. Again, with the adventure. 2022 will be a wild ride for you in the best way possible ever. You will find who you are. Obviously, you can't just like sit around and it will come, but you will find who you are. You will find that person that you always wanted, because it has been inside you the whole time. But now it's time for it to come out to the surface and settle into who you are, if that makes sense. Three of Swords, absence, sorrow, disappointment, strife, removal, dispersion, diversion, opposition, separation, delay, tears, unhappiness, affliction, grief. Now, let me say this. There are a lot of people in the world that do not like happy people. Hurt people, if you haven't heard that one. So you have to be extremely careful of the vibes around you, the people around you. Because once you ascend to who you are, some people will not like that. Now, that's none of their business. So this should not affect you. So it doesn't affect you, just be ready. Because some people may even leave your life because you're ascending into who you are, and you're letting go of your past life, which some people may leave on that journey, which honestly, you will not need these people when you ascend to who you are, because these people represent your current unhappy self. So you're gonna need new people, not to replace, but to meet you where you are, right? Or meet you where you're gonna be at that time. Okay? I wanna pull a few more cards just to see what more messages the universe wants to give you. You have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. There you go. People's opinion will not matter to you, because you are gonna be, or you are working towards being that person that does not care what people think about. Like, generally does not care what people think about themselves, because they're so secure of who they are and whom they are. They're so secure of who they are that nothing matters. Nothing matters. Just like you said, none of this matters. No comment will affect you. It will take time. It will take practice. But you will get to that place. A new earth. There you go. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You always dream about being this new version. Not new version. Being this version that you always been. But you always dreamed it. And you always had it within you. But you haven't been given the safe space to do it. You haven't been given the right place. That's what I keep thinking about. You haven't been allowed to be yourself for so many years because of comments, because of what people may say or do to you. 2022 will bring that safe space to you. or you had to meet in the middle too, because you had to do your part, but it will come to you. But you can't sit around complaining about life, because what is that gonna do you? What is gonna do to you? What is that gonna do to you? Nothing. Just bring the same thing over and over. Deep cellular healing. There you go. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. You're healing. Your world, your own space is healing. We had to accept change too. Okay. You got creative wonderment, follow your passion. Maybe it's time, maybe this new life will bring the passions that you always wanted to do, will bring those hobbies that you always wanted to do, but you always felt like judged or felt like, oh, people are not gonna like this. Well, guess what? You're not gonna care if people like it or not, because you're doing it for yourself. And if you like it, that's all that matters. If you're content with what you're doing, whether that's a painting, whether that's a sculpture, or just like writing, or whatever it is, even taking care of plants, that's an art. Whatever it is that makes you feel happy, that just takes your mind off the world, then it's good. And if you feel happy about it, then it's good. And you have Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. 2022 will bring that spark that you thought you missed, or that you thought you don't have anymore. 2022 will enlighten a life in you again. You will start living again. But in order for you to start living again, you had to do the work. You had to put in the work. You had to work on I keep saying the word work, but you had to work on yourself. You have to understand that you had to understand who you are. You had to go through that journey. I can't go with you in it, because it's personal to you and you alone. Nobody can really tell you what to do, honestly, because people can give you advice. I can give you advice here, but it's not my journey to take, and it's not, what you're doing, or you're the only person that would know what to do, basically. Okay? And yeah, thank you guys for watching this reading. If you got power number 2, like the video, let me know in the comments below. If it resonated with you, or if it didn't, let me know. And if you want to book a personal reading, put my stuff down below in the description. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the notification bell. And thank you for liking and doing all of that. And thank you for trusting me on doing everything for you. I hope you guys have a great one. And happy 2022. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. If you're pile number 3, this is the reading for you. Let's just start. This is 2022 predictions. You got opportunity knocks. Go for it. Go with the flow. Let things happen. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Okay. So, for you guys so far, it looks like right now you are so close to a lot of things. I see that you're close of opportunities. You're being close to life, and also to love. If you're not in a relationship, or if you are, even, I feel like if you are in a relationship right here, maybe you're not giving it's not like you're not giving the best of yourself and the fullest, but you still feel like you need to reserve things for yourself, which you should in a relationship, but at the same time, you're not giving, how can I put this? You still feel like you could create better connections with people. You still feel like you're not like giving your 125%. That's what I see here. Career-wise, I see that you're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid, and all of them actually. You're afraid of what could happen. What if it goes wrong? What if I don't like it? What if I don't do it? What if I'm not good at it? But it's like, who told you that? What if it's good? What if you like it? What if you love it? What if that's the thing that you're like, you know what? Or the person, you're like, you know what? You're the person that I want to be the rest of my life with. Or this summer, whatever. But you have to open up about opportunities because they're knocking. In 2022, we'll give you a lot of opportunities, but it's up to you if you want to take them, if you want to accept them. Believe in your dreams. Again, it just feels like you're not believing in yourself. It feels like your self-esteem is low, and I am sorry to say that, but it just feels like you're not putting your best because you don't think you can do the best when you can, when you have the opportunities, when you have the abilities, when you have everything to do your best. You just have to start believing. You just have to. And how do you believe it? Start doing it. Start. Just start doing it. You got the Four of Coins, love of material wealth, hoarder, user, usurer, skinflint, mister, ungenerous person, inability to share, greed, fear, financial upset, acquisitive, I don't know how to say that word, acquisitiveness. Last word, acquisitiveness. That. Basically somebody that likes to hold on their stuff. Money in this case, but also I see it as you like to hold on to yourself, if that makes sense. You like to not open up again. You like to keep it to yourself, keep everything of yourself to yourself, which is good. But at the same time, there are people out there that want to hear you. There are people out there that want to see who you are. Now you just got to show it because it's good. Degree severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. There we go. Stars, ancestors, hidden secret, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Birthing a new age, birthing new creation, streaming a new world into being. Again, open up, soften to love. Open up to love because you have so much to give and so much to receive as well. And there are people that are ready for you. Now you have to be ready for them. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for love. But it could be a career too. A career change. If you're thinking about a career change, start looking into it, you know? I'm not saying to just quit your job and just do, you know, and paint little portraits for the rest of your life. But at the same time, look it up. Look up what steps can you make to paint little portraits for the rest of your life, you know? Start seeing the world as I can make whatever I want, or I can do whatever I want out of my life, instead of I'm being thrown so many things, so many bad things, so I'm just working with what I got. Which, that's amazing to work with what you got, but at the same time, there's a lot more out there that you can have. That just because you don't believe it in yourself, then you're not creating your new age. You're birthing a new age. So 2022 will be the start of your new life. So, you know, let's get into that. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. There we go. Worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. You want me to keep going? Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. Epiphany. Seek clarity. It's all right here. You gotta be open. You've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, okay. But at the same time, it's worth waiting for. You have so much. Again, I feel like if you're not in a relationship and you've been wanting to be in a relationship and you're like, oh, but why are my friends in a relationship and I'm not? It's like, well, you also have to put the effort to be in one. It's not gonna just come to you and everything's gonna be perfect. You have to put in the work. But you have what it takes to put in the work and to do it. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to put a few more cards to see what the cards want to say. Pets. You love and understand animals. Practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice until you get it right. Family culture. Learn more about your family's stories and history. I like this card. maybe the way that you, or I'm sure that the way that you behave now, it's because you saw it your whole life from your parents or from the people that raised you. You saw your whole life, so you become this person, but at the same time it might not be what you want. Some people may be happy with your life, but because they don't see that you can do so much better, or they may think that you can do so much better, but they don't believe it because you don't believe it. But then they taught you not to believe it. Are you getting it? They taught you not to believe in yourself. They might think you can do it, but they don't believe you can do it. So now you have to not only learn how to believe in yourself, but do the things that you want to do, and teach, kind of like teach other people or show other people that you do believe in yourself, if that makes sense. So see where that comes from, because all those issues that you may have may come from your parents, honestly. And the practice, practice believing in yourself. I know I keep saying that, but practice believing in yourself every single day. I know it sounds corny, but going to the mirror and be like, I believe in myself. I believe in that I can do X, Y, and Z. I believe I am. Those are very powerful words that you can just say to yourself on your way to work, on your way to school, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're showering. They're very important. And it sounds super corny, but they're very important for you to be kinder to yourself, be better with yourself. If you can be kind to other people they're not kind to you, then why can't you be with yourself? I see the pets, you love and understand animals, but also you can love people the way that you love animals. You can love yourself the way that you love animals, the way that you love cute things. You can love yourself. You have the power to love yourself. Okay? If you like this reading, let me know in the comments below. And if you got pile 3, let me know in the comments below. If it resonated with you or if it didn't, also let me know. Don't forget to like the video if you like this reading. And if you want to book a personal reading, I'll leave some links down below. And yeah, thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and doing all of that. If you want to come back every week, I post videos every week, so don't forget to hit that notification bell. And have a great 22. I hope your 2022 is full of blessings, and I will leave you guys now. I hope you guys have a great day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. Okay, guys? Bye, and thank you.